welcome back to another stream. Um, we are going to be playing some more Rapid. Hopefully, I'll do better than I did last time because it wasn't great, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I promise. Okay? We played Jaggy 21. I was going to play anyway. I figured I'd stream it. Maybe one of you will enjoy it. We'll see. Okay. Oh, I'm first to play. I was waiting for my opponent to play. That happens to me sometimes. Okay, Sicilian defense, knight f3 for d4. Take, take, and defend my pawn. I've been playing around with this a lot. And bishop here. Now d5 I expect, but we'll see. I do expect d5. On d5 I'll just castle. If takes, knight takes, knight takes, bishop takes, queen takes, rook takes. I have good pressure on the c6 pawn, which is quite weak. Okay, so he does try and ruin my pawn structure. Shall I play bishop d2? On d5, maybe I take, because if I don't, I mean on takes, if bishop takes, 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 then it's annoying. So queen there, that's kind of odd. I'm just going to castle, because b2 looks hanging, but if you take and take, my bishop will just defend, so I'm completely fine. Completely fine, let's go. I would like to play for f4 in these positions. I look for f4 whenever I can. Unfortunately, I can't right now, so I will... Okay, yeah, he does push. Okay. Now we decide, do we push, do we take, or do we ignore? I don't think we can ignore it, because if I ignore it, he plays takes, takes, and takes. Although, can he? Because I play bishop takes knight, and if takes 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 takes, I win, and if takes takes here, I come back, takes takes, rook here maybe. Let's play for that. Let's see. Let's see if my line makes sense. Of course, he can't retreat. I trap the bishop actually, so he can retreat to this square, to this square. But if he does go here, I will be playing this, and I'll be very happily removing his bishop, and then we'll figure it out. But I expect takes to happen, and I will take back. I'll pre-move this. This can be enabled in the settings if you're not sure. It enables you to play as many moves, technically speaking. Look, I can make a queen, take all the pieces. And if you right-click, it cancels them. Don't pre-move too much. Only pre-move moves that are guaranteed to be possible. For example, in this situation, never pre-move like knight here. Assuming he goes here. Only, see, I pre-moved taking a piece, which can only happen if he takes. Now, if he takes, I play knight takes, I think I'm very happy. If he pushes, I think it gets a little tricky. But if pushes, maybe I just put the rook here, hit the queen, and then I push for myself. I'm not sure. Yeah, but the queen here, if here, assuming, oh, you can't. You could go here and I go here, and takes, I lose. Let's capture. Let's capture, keep it simple. Okay. Capture, keep it simple. Maybe I shouldn't have, I'm not sure. Maybe I should have tried to do what I was thinking. We'll see. I expect him to take with the sequel, because if this, I will throw in this, and I think that gets really annoying for him. If he blocks, I play bishop here. So I expect CD. And then on CD, what can I play? Am I safe to just move the king over and prepare f4? Or should I try and be more aggressive with rook to the center, threatening some tactics, or maybe I go for the knight? We'll see. We'll wait for my opponent to respond. Here, if this, castles f4. Oh wow, that surprises me because on blocks, bishop here, no? Am I not winning in this position? Oh, so he just gambits a pawn. Or is he going to play like knight here? Ah, my opponent wants this. Right? Okay. If I take this pawn, knight g4, and he has 3 pieces on my f2 pawn, you see? And if takes, takes, and I can't take the knight because it's actually just checkmate. Takes here, queen f1, rook takes is mate. It's a very common sacrifice. So I have to be very careful of this move. However, would I not just be able to play bishop e3? Well, then he has this move as well. Okay, this is a bit tricky still. Maybe I hit the queen first. Let's see. Let's hit the queen. If he goes here, then maybe I'll play for c4. Takes, bishop here. He sacrifices. What have I missed? Takes, queen takes? I'm a little confused. And then this, but that's defended. Okay, I don't see it. Okay, queen takes. Okay, he does play this. Now, that is a threat, but after this, I guess it's defended, huh? Bishop here. Bishop here might be, but then after this, yeah, I just take though. I think bishop here holds my position. Very tricky position. But I think I do hold. I think I hold. We'll see. Maybe I won't. If he puts the knight here, I think, yeah, I have to sack the rook. And after takes, I should be okay. He has no checks. If he plays this, I'm not sure what I'll play actually. Queen d2 looks really nice. Trying to trade material. He has to, actually, he has to come back along this file. He has to go queen here or queen here. See, you want to trade material because I need his attack to stop. He has very bad pawns. If we get this to a queen trade, I think I'll be able to capitalize. But if takes here, I have to go here, the rook comes over. It's not easy, it's not easy. Then I play for knight here maybe, forking the pawns, but you push, takes, hits this. Okay, he goes back. Fine, we don't have to look at any of that. He didn't play for it. Now I can hit the rook if I want. I can also come back. I don't want to hang anything, as I think our position is not bad at all. Do I allow a check? Come hide here and just sit for a minute? Let's bring the bishop back, so there's no tempo gains from my opponent. Because he was going to prepare this, I'm sure. Now, if check, I just move. And he has no immediate way in, because I cover every square along the diagonal. Exactly, the rook can't go here. Okay, you hit the queen. That's not a big deal. Oh, I almost hung my queen. I almost played this, you see, which, very bad move. Now, where do I want to be? I mean, I would like to be here. So let's... Oh, does he want to put the rook here, takes, and perpetual? No. He couldn't possibly. Maybe he does. And then, this rook down. Do you know that might work? Because here, maybe there's something there. We'll see. We'll see what my opponent plays. Maybe he does want to trade to get the queen in. And then after this, try and bring the other rook in and mate me from below. You rotate onto my horse, which allows this. No? This is completely fine? Yeah, this is great. I'm threatening this pawn, I'm threatening this fork. I can play a4. All very nice moves. I think that was a weird move. Of course, if this rook ever goes to a2, I'm in trouble. I have to be careful. Not that I put it on a2, but just in general, I have to be careful. But we'll figure it out. Okay, so he defends this, but allows this. He can't rotate this way, that's the thing. He can rotate to here. However, I'm gonna take, because I don't see an immediate threat. If you do go here, can I not put the rook on this file? And am I not very happy? Are you going to put the queen there? Maybe you put the queen there. And then I have to put the knight on f2. And come in. Okay. Knight f2, rook here, queen here. takes, takes. That's covered. If this, that's defended in that way, it doesn't matter. And then I just come here and move. Okay. Okay, interesting move. That's a pretty good move, I think. Although I get out of it because I can play this move. I can play this, which attacks it if you take my bishop. Now, this, what do I play? It's tricky, very tricky. Yep. Now, if the knight moves, I lose. So, bishop, hit this. My thought is, if you come up, if you go like here with the rook, you just lose the game. You can't go there. It's mate. If you go here, I have to check here, here, here. Maybe I don't go there immediately. If you're here, maybe I go here. Takes here. It's defended. We'll see. But yeah, I think we could maybe get away with it. I think he'll play. Oh wow, that's mate. Can I defend this? Wow, what a move. That I had missed, admittedly. And I think I'm just completely lost. It's a beautiful move. That's such a shame. I wish I had seen that. Wow. So what do you play here? I mean, I can't move. If I move, it's mate. No matter what I move, I can't defend this pawn. It's just forced mate. It's a beautiful move. What should I have played then in this position? Maybe, I mean, wow. What a move. Amazing move. It's a shame. It's a very big shame, but it's beautiful. I mean, I don't even have any checks. I can't even try. If I take the rook, it's just mate. Well, I mean, I can just resign, right? Beautiful. Wow, I'm losing some rating. What a shame, but beautiful by my opponent. What can you do? We'll go again. My super move chess. Let's see. E4, E5, knight F3, D5. Okay. I think you're supposed to take this, so I'll take this. D4, I believe is the line. I go here. Do you take with the pawn? Or do you take with the pawn? Now what is it? Do I like go here? I'll take that. I'm happy to take the bishop. I'll put the bishop on e2. He is useless. I get hit with c3. Oh, that's not. That is a fork. That's just a terrible blunder. Great, because if he long castles, I can just take the queen. Oh well, our opponent hung a fork on like move 10. How wonderful. Let us go here. Bishop here does nothing as I do this. Rook does nothing. If you bring it here, I will block. And once I castle, move the queen. Oh, well, I mean, I'm just going to take. Absolutely. Let's castle. Completely fine, this position. This is great. Alright, I'm up a piece. Now I have to not lose, which I think I'll be able to do. Hit the pawn. He's hung the pawn. I could do this. If you take, I mean, I move the bishop anywhere and takes and takes. If you do castle, I mean, I'm still going to give check and play something random. You move the king over. I mean, everything wins. If this pushes, it's a little irritating. I should come back. I'm threatening to take this, or not, I'm not sure. But bishop here looks very, very good. cutting the king off as well. We have no squares. Shall I come inwards? Take, yeah, fine. If knight here, I just take, push this pawn. He goes here. I'll be okay. Yeah, I mean, I just take it. Takes, I play this. You come back. It's not a threat, is it? I mean, I didn't see it as a threat, but after this, how do I defend this? Oh, I can play this, and en passant, I hide under the pawn. Very fun. Which I had assumed I would have to play, yeah, and after en passant, king h2. Look at that. And I use it as a shield, and now I'm going to double up my rooks, and I'm coming down. Although this looks pretty good too. But yeah. Sometimes you can use your opponent's pieces or pawns against them. And this time worked out well. I mean, okay, he just shuffles the king along. I can give this check and actually just disconnect. I'm going to take this pawn since it's completely free. He's going to maybe move the rook here, I'm not sure. I'll give this check. He has to run, disconnecting these pieces. Oh, he's just going to try and run the king anyway. Okay. I'll bring my rook to the middle. Might as well. Simple chess. Bring your rooks, and then go for trade everything if you can. If not, try not to hang any pieces. Check. Maybe he pushes, and I go here, forcing a queen trade. Okay, I can force a queen trade. I'm going to force a queen trade. Very good. Very simple. With the queens off the board, I mean, I'd have to really, really, really blunder to mess this one up. And this pawn's hanging, which I'm not going to take for a few moves. That's... I mean, I can just take this. I'll do this. I'm just going to play this. Now this, I go here. He'll go here. Yeah, I can just put this down. He has to play this. This I just take, of course. Yep, but I can double. Since there's no longer any threat here, if you push, I take. If you come over here, I'm free to take, and here there's check. Maybe I have to be careful. I can play knight d1 though, right? Yeah, I can play knight d1. Defending f2. And I don't think you have a way other than this. Rook here, here, takes, and I move. And my opponent will probably resign sometime soon. I have to be careful if I take this. Actually, no, I don't. I can just take this. It's completely free. Yeah. My worry was after takes, rook g2, but I just take h3, and there's just nothing there. And if he goes down, yeah. All right. My opponent blundered a fork. We'll move on to a different person. I like playing different people. I find it more fun. But yeah, once you're up material, simple moves, simple moves. c4, e5. We'll play the reverse Sicilian and this little line I like. I think it's very interesting. I will push. Now I'm going to put the bishop, if I can, on b4. Bishop b4. If captures, I will capture here, I think. And then maybe d5, queen takes. Okay. Let's castle, keep it simple. He might put the queen on this square, threatening multiple things, but I don't think that's a threat right now. We'll see. Okay, he puts the queen on this square. He doesn't go all the way. I will take this, because otherwise I will lose a pawn. King h8 first, just so that there's never any, sorry, here, never any issues, okay? I'm going to play this. Now on takes, I was going to take with the knight, but that loses me this pawn, so I have to take with the queen actually. And after bishop here, this is not easy. Okay, he wants this instead. I was thinking more this. I think that was a bit more direct. But we'll see. Let me go here. So after this, I will just drop back and trade probably. And I'd like to get the knight here. Or would I want the knight there? No. I want the knight here. I want the knight to go here. Or here. So to get the knight there, I have to get the knight there. To get the knight here, the knight has to be here or here. Or here. But I'm not going to bother playing this. So I'll just keep it on this file for now. I might play a5, a4. Takes, I get this. Takes, and that becomes weak bishop here. I play c6. And we'll figure it out. Okay, you know, why stress? We're just playing some chess. I'm also good at rhyming, as it seems. So yeah, I think our opponent's debating if they're going to play bishop c4 or not. Just coming to this square. I've basically offered a bishop trade with this move. We'll see. I still think, yeah, there we go. I was going to say, I still think this move is very possible. Coming for my rook. Maybe I just throw it on the c file, actually. I want bishop here, I go here. Here. Do you push and give up a pawn for like a pinned piece? Maybe my opponent can. If my opponent does nothing, by the way, I'm going to probably just capture this. Maybe a5 is good now. I mean, a5 gives me a tempo, which it didn't earlier. Okay, you take that. If I take, what will you take with? I need to know. If queen takes, I play knight takes. If pawn takes, I play pawn takes. I need to know. Because queen takes, they wouldn't threaten this, and he'd have to spend an extra tempo like this. Although that's a decent move for him anyway. What do you take with? Let me see. We'll see. Queen takes. Okay. Take with a knight. I'm going to play b5, a5, c5 maybe at some point. We'll see. Yeah, he does go here. Let's play a5. Okay. Now for this, I'm going to get a good tempo here. Maybe I just push again, I don't know. If here, you get to push. Then I get this, and I just never have anything. It's a shame. But we'll figure it out. Okay, just simple. Queen here, queen here. Yeah, he has to move the bishop, but where? My knight's quite strong as well, so if he did play this, I don't think I would take. I like this knight where it is for now. There's no reason for it to leave. I might as well keep it alive. You might think, oh, but you should trade the bishop for the knight. This knight's pretty good. His bishop, not super useful right now. It can be activated in a few moves, so I do have to be careful. But I don't think it's a threat right now. Anyway, he decides to try and keep it. I'll play b5. Just push him down the board. Right, push him down as far as I can go. So the queen comes back. See, I have to be careful. If I push this, it may be an issue. He can just push and lock everything up. I still really want to play c5. After takes, I don't have anything. But I want to get this pawn gone. I want this pawn to not exist, because then it's much easier. I'll play b4 and then a4. After pawn takes, rook takes, or if bishop takes, pawn takes, if queen takes, I will figure it out. I will put the knight here, put two rooks here, and we will go. Maybe knight f2 is going to be played. I think knight f2 is a decent move for my opponent. If that is played, I'm not sure what I'll play. If takes, bishop takes, I assume. Maybe, but no, I think you want the queen over here. King over. Very interesting. Let's just push. Let's go. You can take this. I'm aware I'm giving up a pawn here. Completely. But yeah, okay, take. Now, what do you do once I start coming in with more pieces? I'm going to throw the knight in. So it means you have to react to this. So either you move the queen or you take. One of them's going to take. Has to. I'm really not sure which is better. If the pawn captures, I have this A file. If the queen takes, I mean the queen's back in front of the king. Okay, let's activate the knight with tempo, which is very, very useful, you see. We get the free tempo on the bishop. The bishop has to react unless he finds danger levels. Okay, now I can play here, which I will. I'm threatening. I could sack the rook. Takes, and it would be two queens for a rook, but I would lose a chunk of my attack. And I think we can do better. I think we can do a lot better. So I'm going to try. Okay, so you go here. Threatening, nothing over here, but coming back to defend, it seems. Okay. Knight a5 hits the pawn, but he pushes if I do this. Well, then I can come straight back. I could bait the pawn push. No, then knight comes back. Ooh, very interesting line. Maybe I will. I don't know. If queen f7, do you just push? What if this, actually? What do you do on this? That's an annoying move. If you don't take... I mean, I'm going to get a rook on a2, and then I can double up my rooks. So we'll see. I think you'll take, but then you have to very quickly redefend b3. And the queen can come into a4 as well. Oh, ooh. So do not misclick the wrong thing. Yeah, this is not bad. This is really not bad. We seem to have a good strong attack going. Okay. Does he rotate the knight back right now? I think he should. I think he will. Oh, I think so. Although, can I play queen a3 to that? If you take its mate, knight here, queen a4. How does that look? That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? I think that's a cool looking move. Knight d3, queen a4, queen moves, I play rook takes and I win the game. Let's see if that is how it goes. That loses to that, which is very nice. Queen a4. Look at that. Pinned, and if you take, it's mate. That's a pretty cool looking move if you ask me. The queen will come over. I think that's the only move. And then I play rook takes, takes. If you go here, it's mate. And if you block, that is, it's all mate eventually. Queen a4 looks very nice. Maybe he'll give us a brilliancy for that, because I'm sacrificing a piece. Maybe it's not even the best move. Maybe I had a better move. Like, I'm not sure what it could be. But look at that. Queen a4. Nice move. Resigns. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, if he ever just leaves, I mean, it's just mate anyway. Yeah, so we have, I mean, we have multiple checkmates available. That I can promise you. What's the nicest one? Takes. Here is mate, of course. If takes blocks, it's mate. Check here. Sack the rook for no reason. What can we do? If he blocks, I mean, I can sacrifice. Play this here. I want to play a nice looking checkmate. So we have mate into queen takes and mate. That's, yeah, it's mate because the knight covers the escape squares. But we can probably play something cooler. Let's take and then we'll figure it out. If he blocks, it's mate. Yeah, okay. So we have mate. Do I have a cool mate? Can I can sack the rook for no reason. Should I sack the rook? Queen takes, rook is, it's still mate. It's kind of funny. We'll just make sure it is mate, because if it isn't mate, I'm in trouble. No, I might as well just, and I can pre-move this actually, because he has no other legal moves. It's checkmate. We sacrificed the rook. Very fun game. I guess it didn't give me a brilliancy for that. That's not really a big deal. No. Did it get a great move? It got a great move, forcing mate in 6. That's just a terrible blunder. He had to bring the king up. Wow. So yeah, queen a4, nice move, and then I sack the rook for no reason, because why not? Alright. We'll go again. We'll go again. Let's win. Come on, let's keep winning. We need to go on a bit of a good win streak here. So it could be Jamal 7741. Let's go. Ooh, bishop's opening. Okay, this is one of the lines I don't like, so I'm going to play this. Takes. Bishop check. I will block with the bishop, take with the knight. I will divert. I want to play f5 very badly. Okay, let's play f5. Takes, knight takes, knight f5, pawn takes. That's incredible. Castles. Okay, I have a nice pawn center. Okay, he pushes. Makes a lot of sense. I'll take with the knight. I have a perfect knight. Right? The best knight in the game. I'm going to put the knight here. And I mean, I'm just redefending everything. If you take this, I mean, I can't take with the queen. I take the rook. Might as well hit this. I didn't hang this. I get this in exchange. Bishop comes back. Here. Okay. I get to do this. It's quite useful for me. Now, if any of the pieces move, I'm happy. If this, I have this. Not anymore. If the queen moves, I have this. Keep that in mind for myself. Okay. Now, where to go from here? It's always the difficult situation. Always. It never gets any easier, I promise. Well, I guess it does, but the opponents get better, so you kind of always at a bit of a struggle. Okay. Queen in. Solid move. Simple. Taking the move. Might as well. I could jump back as a force you to take, connect more pawns, and then put the knight back on e4. I think that's a fun little move. Oh, wow, what? Just gives me the rook. Blunder or tactic? We'll see. Yeah, of course. But now I can just go back in. Of course, don't hang mates. My queen defends g7. So I'm completely safe. I get the free tempo. If queen here, I have another fork, which will make me laugh. But yeah, I don't know if he completely missed that or what. Queen here, offering a trade. Of course. I mean, I should trade as much material as I can possibly trade. And yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what to play from here, but we'll figure it out. Okay, I can hit this again, but I lose this pawn. So I don't really want to do that. But this is good. So I go here. And that's much better. Because now if you go back, I play queen g6. Yeah, exactly. But now I have to... Oh, no, I'm completely fine. I was going to say this and this, but I cover. Although knight here could be an issue. I will try and trade the queens before that. I'll do my best. Yeah, it's not always a good idea to put your queen in front of pawns. It's probably not a good idea now. But, you know, it'll work, I hope. Okay. Let us play a move, please. Rook e8. Activating the rook on our open file that we own, that we control. Okay, he comes downside. That's, you know, it's expected. Now, do I come back with this move again? No, I hang this with check. I'm going to move over. And if this, I'm going to play this. If takes and takes, I win the knight. So I'm completely fine. Okay, he doesn't allow this. That's fair. Let's put the knight on this square instead. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's put the knight on this square instead. Because why not? I might as well have it accessed potentially here, this, in the future, of course, if this bishop ever goes. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh no, that hangs a pawn. Yes it does. It hangs f5. Okay, I'll come back. That's okay, we can repeat once. Okay, he goes back. And now we do have to make some progress, that's true. I'm gonna rotate this around, hit this, have him make a decision. We'll see what he decides, but I think I'm gonna get away with it. If this, kind of forcing a trade, not completely, but close enough, everything will be hit. If you don't react, I'll take the pawn. If you go rook here, I will play this anyway. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Really not bad, not bad. Okay, he goes queen in, which forces a trade. Perfect. Rook takes. Or, yeah, rook takes. This forces it. If you move the queen, I take the knight. See? Oh, he's... Did you see what I almost blundered? Check. Mate. Look at that. However, I can play this. This. Wow, look at that. That was very nearly a terrible game. Look at that. Oh, I got tunnel vision for a second, but I caught it. I caught it. I can go here. Now, I think I'm going to have to go here. He's going to take this. That was very close. It's closer than I like it to be, I'll admit. He has to take b6. And now my queen obviously still can't take because it's this. I'm going to load up my rooks here. Now he has to move the knight. Or defend it. Here's the choice. But that was very close. Although maybe I get this and this now. He has these passed pawns I have to be very careful about. I got a bit too greedy, and maybe I'll regret it. We'll see. Of course, the knight is under threat. Don't forget. Now, what can we do? We'll just wait for him to play. We'll see. I want to know if he's going to move the knight or defend the knight. I need to know for my next potential move. Okay, he moves the knight. It's pretty good. If I take and take, I want to keep it. I want to smothered mate this guy, which I doubt I'm going to be able to do because, you know, I'm not playing a 600 anymore. Can I play queen here if here, no, this. Bishop takes here. This is a surprisingly annoying position. I'm just going to take. And I'm going to come down this file. Okay. I'm going to put both rooks here, and I'm going to go in. I think this will work. I think this will work. It's worse than I thought it would be. Because, exactly, see, he's just going to start pushing down the board. But if he plays this, it's an extra easy win. Oh, maybe it's not. Because I was thinking check, but he goes here and it's still threatening mate. Then I come back, and we can repeat for 100 moves, but I'm not sure that's what I want. This. Takes here. Here. Yeah. Now that, so I can't offer repetition. Ooh, I wish there was a pawn here. I'd have queen takes. But check here. You can go king here. Is there any way to create some sort of ladder there? Let me have a little look at that. No, because he also has mate threatened. If this, right, I don't have anything because you just go here. I don't think so. Oh, have I hung a draw here? I'll be very sad if I have. Maybe I'm losing. Maybe he can give me this pawn and still win. I doubt it. I think if he loses this pawn, I should win this easily. But I got a bit too confident. That will serve me as a good lesson to always. Oh, I should throw the arrows. Keep calm. Okay. Just waiting to see. He's, of course, yes, of course. Now with this, you can give check, I come back, and you can actually push. So I'm going to have to go here. Just going to go back. This is looking like a draw. I'm very sad. Yeah, I don't want a draw, but it's really looking like I might have to. Here, I need a way to get my queen. If I come all the way down, right, and you go here, and then I go here. No, I can't play that. I cannot do that. How can I do this? Check takes. No. If let me create. Oh! I almost hung a bad move. I do not want to play that. You can play queen takes, and then it's just worse. Oh, this is terrible. I want. Sorry, I'm just looking at a line. No, sorry. Where I have a forcing thing, but if this is just doesn't. It's not mate, but actually you can sack and then actually can't defend that. So I can't allow that. I really don't want to have to take a draw. I don't. That's such a shame. But I don't see how I defend this at all. I guess I'll play for a draw. That's such a shame. Ah, terrible. Ah, he doesn't play for a draw. He wants to play for a win. I respect that. But I think it's a blunder. Because I have this. I think he wanted this in exchange, but I'll take with the rook. Really? Wow, okay. You want to trade queens now? That's really interesting. I don't want to trade queens anymore. Why should I trade queens with you? If you want to trade queens, why do you want to trade queens? Why don't I just go here and then you push? And I go like here. No, I don't know. Do I trade queens? Or do I go like rook here, so I get the rook on this good square, and then here. That's too bad. It's too annoying. This isn't not. This isn't good. This isn't good. Let's play some quicker as well. I'm playing a bit slow. If I go to the back and then takes rook here, I'd be okay. Because takes, but then here. But then I go here. Okay, I go here. I have an idea. Might not be the best idea, but better to have an idea than none at all. That I think is true. He takes. Now I need to know what he does. I mean, I don't see how I win this. Because that's a mortal. And yeah, exactly. You just push. So I go here. Wait. Here. If the rook blocks. Ah, no, but the bishop. But then I go here. Wait. If the rook blocks, I take and bishop, then I take. Oh, I don't take the bishop defense. What am I on? No, but I could run. That's 4 pawns. This is terrible. This is really, really, really annoying. Yeah, no, you can just block with the rook. I don't know what I'm on. Oh, but I give this check. If you go back, I actually have mates, which is kind of cool. But I think you'd see that and come back. Which one do I give check with? I think I give check with this one. If you play this, I actually just. Do I want to play this? This. I guess I don't. Takes here, here, here. And what, I run the king? No, but nowhere works, actually. This is really, really annoying. What I want is this, but he does have this move. What if I go here, and then he goes here, and check and here, takes here. If this is my pawn, he goes here anyway. Yeah, there's just nothing. Okay. Oh well. I don't see anything for me. That's such a shame. I mean, I cannot possibly win this. The only thing I can hope for is a draw. Yep, I go here. I mean, he can easily self-mate. I mean, this is just mate in one. He's going to have... Oh, I should have played h5. Should have played h5. Here, I go here. Now, if you do go here, yeah, I could just never leave the defense of this, exactly. If you take this... I mean, I can give a check. I can give check. And then I can go here. Maybe I have something. We'll see. Maybe I have something. Free pawn? Hold up. He's losing the thread. He is. He's losing the thread. Okay. I can force you onto the back rank. And then do I go this way? I think so. Worst case scenario, I sack. Yeah, but I go here. And you can never remove that. Now, if you go here, I win. Oh, I think I'm going to win this. That's amazing. I did not think I could. There we go. Let's look. Was it a draw? Was I losing? Or was I winning? We will see. Black. Okay, so this position's a draw. And then on, this is just a complete win for me. This is just a win. Okay. Yeah, I mean, from here on it was, but I was always winning. Okay, I didn't believe in myself, but I got it. All right. And as we did last time, I'll throw in a few puzzles because why not? That's seemingly a free rook. I mean, what am I missing? Oh, no. Wait. What am I missing if I just take the rook? I really don't know. I mean, what? But that's not a threat. I just, like, that defense? What? Okay. And then queen here? Yeah, okay. I was just confused. There was just nothing there. Check here. Can I? No. Okay, what's the move? Check here, here maybe. Yeah. Do I still play this? 'Cause if I give check and you run, that's a big trade. What about this? Yeah. Now what? Here, 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 here. Here takes, I win. Is it this? It is. And then just take the pawn. And I'm just happy. I'm just happy. Good. Check. King over. Sack this. Check. I don't have any checks here. No, I was looking for checks on the diagonal for my bishop, but there are none. But that's fine. Let us find a good move. Check. Here. What then? Queen. Where would you put the queen? I don't know. Maybe it's not that. It should be though. I think it has to be this. Check. Okay. Then what? I wish I knew. Because everything looks covered. Is it queen here? Rook here? I mean, I don't see anything. Queen here? It is. It's queen g5. Okay. You have to play g5. You have to stop back rank mate, of course. And we'll do one more puzzle. One more puzzle. Okay, my rook's trapped. But I obviously have mate of some sorts. So where's my checkmate? If I give this check, you block. I sack the rook, and I win the game. I play rook takes king up because of course otherwise it's mate. Check. Check. How about this move? How about this move? Wait, no. What about this move? That looks much better. Yeah, it's just this. Perfect. Alright, I'll let you guys go. Please let me know again if you'd like any themes in particular. I'm happy to throw in anything. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.